Hello, Shalom, welcome back. We'll continue our journey in Genesis, or Bereshith, Bereshith. Yeah, we'll be in chapter 15. Recap: Lot and Abram had split up. Lot had got taken prisoner, and Abram found out and went and did what Abram does. He kicked butt. And now Sodom, the sovereign of Sodom, is trying to give him riches. That's a recap. Now we're on 15. We're reading out the scriptures, 2009, on page 13, chapter 15. After these events, the word of Yahweh came to Abram in a vision, saying, "Do not be afraid, Abram. I am your shield. Your reward is exceedingly great." And Abram said, "Master Yahweh, what would you give me, seeing I go childless, and the heir of my house is Eliezer of Damascus?" And Abram said, "See, you have given me no seed, and one born in my house is my heir." And see, the word of Yahweh came to him, saying, "This one is not your heir, but he comes from your own body. But he who comes from your own body is your heir." And he brought him outside and said, "Look toward the heaven and count the stars, if you are able to count them." And he said to him, "So are your seed." And he believed in Yahweh, and he reckoned it to him for righteousness. And he said to him, "I am Yahweh, who brought you out of Urkistan, and to give you this land to inherit." And he said, "Master Yahweh, whereby do I know that I possess it?" And he said to him, "Bring me a 3-year-old heifer, and a 3-year-old female goat, and a 3-year-old ram, and a turtle dove, and a young pigeon." And he took all these to him, to Yahweh, and cut them in half in the middle, and placed each half opposite each other. But he did not cut the birds, and the birds of prey came down on the carcasses, and Abram drove them away. And it came to be, when the sun was going down, and a deep sleep fell upon Abram, that see, a frightening darkness fell upon him. And he, Yahweh, said to Abram, "Know for certain that your seed are to be strangers in a land that is not theirs, and shall serve them. And they shall afflict them 400 years. But the nation whom they serve I am going to judge, and afterwards let them come out with great possessions. Now as for you, you are to go to your fathers in peace. You are to be buried at a good old age. Then in the 4th generation they shall return here, for the crookedness of the Amorites is not yet complete." And it came to be, when the sun went down, and it was dark, that see, a smoking oven and a burning torch passing between those pieces. On the same day Yahweh made a covenant with Abram, saying, "I have given this land to your seed, from the river of Mistrim to the great river, the river Euphrates, with the Kidnite and with the Kizitites, and with the Quadmites, and the Hittites, and the Perizzites, and the Rephaim, and the Amorite, and the Canaanite, and the Girgashite, and the Uzavite. It's the end of chapter 15. Shalom. Make it a great day. Read your Bible. Talk to the Father.